I've been cold for so long. One touch and we're igniting, setting fire to it all. You know these flames ain't going out. This building is crumbling to the ground. Don't think that we can stop it now, 'cause baby our love is gonna burn down. You know these flames ain't going out. This building is crumbling to the ground. Don't think I wanna stop it now, 'cause baby
There's one for the Squeaky Bottle King. Okay, today we are back at the space dock. We are playing Hardscape Spacebreaker. Try saying that 15 times fast. Yeah, we haven't played this game for must be about 10 months or something. Because we played it when it first came out, and it was a bit of like an unoptimized mess. It still is. But now there are actually, I fired up this afternoon just to make sure it was I had the screen resolution thing all right, because it goes a bit funny sometimes. What's that there? What's that? Oh, you remember the squeaky bottles? Yeah. just put the confusion out there. You see, everyone that's watching this later on YouTube, you need to come and watch it live on Twitch, because then you can amass eggs to be able to win prizes like scarves. What was I saying there? There's a whole new like set of ships now, and also new tools to help dismantle them. I fired up this afternoon. The controls are still insane. I should have hooked up the controller, because I've never played this game with the controller yet. It might have been easier to play. See how it goes. We must do half of it with the keyboard, and then the other half with the controller. We'll see how it goes. Now, the size of these new ships is immense. We most likely will not dismantle it entirely during the course of tonight. But it's Sunday night stroll. It's meant to be just a nice peaceful look around. Apart from on stream, I have actually played, last year when we were playing, I had played it quite a lot at the time as well, off stream, just because it's nice and relaxing. But here's the new ship, or at least it's new. Oh, you see what I mean? It's just bouncing all over the place. Just hold still. This is the new ship with because they're all sort of like randomly generated, based on a rough layout. Right, let's fire this up. I've got to watch out, because this one is another one of those games. It's like Farming Simulator. It loads, and then you've got to actually press a button to get into the game. So we could sit staring at the loading screen for hours if we didn't notice it. Like there. It's not even like a bleep or anything like that to say, it's not like the Windows, classic ding or anything like that to. Right. Now, hopefully, to avoid, because the optimization issues on this are really bad, if I'm playing it on my own, I can have it all set to max and it's not an issue. But when we stream it, it goes really, really bad. But this is a huge ship we have to dismantle. I've dropped like the graphic settings and what have you all down to medium. As I say, because just when it's streaming, it's just the optimization of this game is not good. But anyway, we have new tools. As I found out today, there is which button is it on? This one here. There's mines that we can use to cut things, and it would appear that you have to use the mines to cut this section here. And there's like a little circle on here. I assume that's meant to tell you where to place the mine. You see there, you get the little grid of what it's going to disintegrate. So we just stationary, and we'll turn a little bit. So we can put a mine on there. Actually, we might as well put a mine on there just to illustrate the point. And hopefully this goes alright. Which button is it again? Here we go. There we go. So that's one support thread, but we have all of these to do it on as well, going all the way around for this particular section. But we're going to have a quick run around the actual whole structure before we start stripping it for parts. Ooh, which button is it? Right, I've pressed the flashlight, so at least we've got that on. So this one's a refueler. So here are the fuel tanks. They're going to the barge, so I need to get those into the barge beneath us. The engine will be housed in there, but we'll try and strip away all of the outside before we take the engine out, because when we loosen it, it starts to destabilize once we take it out of its cradle. We could probably yank this out at the back here as well and just take the thrust module straight out and then drop it straight into the barge to get our pennies off it. Is there a hatch? Yeah, there is a hatch on there, on this one on the top here as well. I'm not going to go in just yet. I'm going to try and get these fuel tanks, because if these blow, the entire ship blows. Is that? I was going to say, is that the entrance there? But I think that must be the. Yeah, that's the pilot's little seat in there. So we'll get in there and we'll strip that once we figure out where the environmental systems are, so that we can vent the ship. Otherwise we'll have an explosive decompression. But it looks like we can drop this whole module off. It's probably an inner door. So once we get inside and have a look, and like I say, turn the environmentals off, I might be able to just drop this entire module out and chuck it in one go. Maybe it's down there. Anyway, let's get cracking. There is. Now we can see the structure now of the ship. So these fuel tanks, each of them are held on by these two bars. And these rings, I think they're stuck on with as well. And let's just get in here and see if we can just loosen. Actually, we'll pick a one that's on the bottom so that we can just drag it straight into the barge. Alright, what's going to be our best? Alright, these must be the clamps holding them on. This is one of the things I like about this game, because it's, you know. Alright, that one there must require mines to detonate. But you just get this nice relaxing stripping ship for parts. I'm trying to do it as precisely as possible. Does that dislodge the tank? Let's just try and pull it with our thrusters. Nope, it's definitely still tethered. I thought those bits there might have been like clamps holding it. Right, this upper section is going to the barge as well. What about this? Right, this panel here is going to processing, so we could probably cut that off. Be very careful. Right, where are those mines? Because fuel tanks and mines always sounds like a happy mix. Oh, it's not about you feeding Mr. Socks. Oh, hang on, we have another clamp at the back there. Right, hang on, right, which one is it? There it is. See that one back there. But still, I think it's still connected with that. But I'll try grabbing hold of the tank anyway. See if we can't push it away. Nope. No, not too much. I've just been rambling, Chrissy, about the game. And the new toys we have to play with the new mines. Right, now this might go horribly wrong. I'm going to put a mine there. And a mine there. And then I'm going to switch to the thingy-majig here, and yes, thanks free. Right, let's get a tether on that. And get that down there. Or could we have separated them into even smaller modules? To be honest, the clamps in between are going to the barge anyway, so you might as well just put it all in one unit. Just make sure that goes down all right. This one goes right. We'll maybe put a few mines down. I assume that I put it in infinity mode. I did click on free play when we started, didn't we?
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Alright, we're going to go through the centre of the structure and we're going to take out all the clamps. Now there's 3 tanks, one for each, 3 clamps, one for each module. So actually we should be able to... I can just get our thrusters in there. If we go through this central area... Did that burn out? Yeah, it did. Then we can do all 3 in each section at the same time. And we'll try popping all of the tanks in one go. And what could possibly go wrong? Whilst we're starting out tonight, and as it's Easter, what's everybody's egg counts up to? Right, clamp number 3. Yeah, definitely a big boom's coming in shortly because 200. Well, say 230. Well. I have some good news and I have some bad news today as well. Question is, which one would you like to hear first? Is that all 3 clamps? That's all 3 clamps. What is this? Can I pull that off? Where's my tether? Oh, this could go horribly wrong, you know, but I just need to try it. No, that doesn't work. Right. Let's get the mines. And I want 6 mines, don't I? I remember which button it is for the mines. Here they are. Well, the bad news, Chrissy, is... I need to go to this middle section, don't I? To prevent collateral damage. The bad news is our... I keep on wanting to say stalker, but it's resident lurker. Unfortunately, will not be joining us this evening. I need... get in the right minds. Let's just pop that there. Because somebody is curled up in bed now, right now. Oh, let's just get that in there. With an upset tummy, feeling very sorry for themselves. Can anyone guess why? Right, let's put that clamp on there. No, but you're in the right area. So someone here ate too much chocolate. Let's spin around. I'm going to put this one on this side. Oh, I hope this works. This will look really cool if it works. So, the good news, Chrissy, is you have an opportunity for one evening to advance your eggs. Now, have I got all of these in position? Oh, Are you going to share some pictures on the food section? How do we float down? Is there a... I don't think there is a way for our jetpack to do that, is it? Alright. Enough messing around. Let's pull the trigger. That appears to have worked. There are 3 tanks free floating. Let's get these down there as quickly as possible. I am actually tomorrow considering. It just depends on how my morning goes. Considering the what the hell is it called? Farming Simulator stream.
Salvage secured.
But I'm not 100% confident whether or not I'll be able to. I can always set it away, but I won't be here to... I can see that I'll be able to see the chat, but I won't be able to chat in it. Right, let's stop the thrusters here. Let's... Oh. This is going to be quite awkward to move this. Can I get hold of this? Oh, no, it's X to grab with that hand, isn't it? Right. No, stay grabbed. He's dislocating his wrist doing that. Oh, no, I need the other hand for it, don't I? Because the grapple's in that hand. To grab it with this arm. Come on, grab hold of it. There we go. Oh, this tank is heavy. Is it budging at all? How am I going to shift it? I can't fire anything into it. Because then it'll go boom. I might have to leave it up there. And this one's tether's expired by the looks of it. Right, how am I going to get this one to safely move? Because I don't think... I can safely cut it into the 3 separate tanks. I don't even know if that's possible. I don't want to risk it because if that thing blows, it'll blow the other 4 tanks. It'll just dismantle the ship quickly. Oh, this thing's having loads of problems getting down there, isn't it? Right, we're going to just manually take this into the barge. Ooh, right. So those discs do come apart.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
How are we actually going to strip them, though? Because that was by accident.
Secured. Credits deposited.
Right, let's grab a hold of this again. So we've got ourselves anchored. Oh, there we go, we've broken the tank. Let's grab that one again. And we've severed that one's connection as well. Right, brilliant. So if I just... I should have kept hold. Right, where's that light fitting? Because we've got to get this stuff round the top of the tank. On the top of the ship, even. So grab and pull. Does it look like it's moving? It's gone all sparkly. I think it is moving. I can just see it's just starting to cover up that light fitting. Try and pull back a bit with our thrusters as well. Suppose we're going to clear the structure. Yeah, plus though, considering from when we streamed, I mean, as I haven't played it for months, but after we did our last stream, I played it virtually every single day, just offline. Because this is one of those nice relaxing ones. Yeah, that's it. I mean, you can imagine this being a structure on the ISS, couldn't you? Right, let's just grab. Ooh, I'm going to high risk it. I'm going to see if I can get a tether to take some of this parts away. See, if I do that with those fuel tanks, they'll just explode. So, yeah, I'm going to have to... And I can't even use propellant to fire them because they will explode. So at least once this top tank is gone, the rest of the ship will be easy to strip. Unless we have an explosive decompression, which is, you know... Our tether is really... This is like beyond its weight capacity. You can just sort of see them moving. The parts. And once its momentum's going... See, I could potentially use the automatic tether to drag it to the side. The question is, could I capture it in time, though, to stop it from exploding on the side of the dock? Come on. Because we want to dismantle the rest of the ship. I'm pulling back with all my thrusters here as well. I've got to get these ones out yet as well. Right, let's grab hold of that again. Grab and pull. I'm going to get something lighter. Oh no, see, it's the same difference if I fire something else into it. Try and nudge it. It's going to be the same scenario, isn't it? Now it is moving. Depending on the size of the screens that you're all watching on, it's whether or not you can see the little tiny strip of pixels that keep on forming as it's getting closer. So I don't know if there's a way to upgrade any of your tools, because as I said, there's a lot of updates been made. Unfortunately, I don't know what all those updates are. It's starting to get a bit more momentum now that we're pulling it. Come on, a little bit further. I think we might end up having to dismantle the ship in between it. And then bring them down through the structure that way. We've just got to be careful that the tanks don't get hit by anything. And what could possibly go wrong? Let's get out there a little bit further. Is it clear of the frame though? Come on, a little bit more. Let's just see where it is in relation to the frame. It's still directly above the frame. Alright, we will hopefully not touch these tanks. Right, we're going to strip the other 4 tanks out though. We'll take the clamps off. There we go. Burn the clamps away. Right, if I hold ourselves here, we can take out. We can burn off these clamps in one go. And then we just need to sever the.
Warning. Frequent cutting to overloads can lead to the loss of preferred employee status.
We'll wait for the cut it a cool down. You're still expecting a boom. Well, no matter what we do today, we will, if we have to reload this craft, we will end on a boom. So no matter what we get to at the end, we will reload the level and we will detonate the tanks. We can put like some mines across them. These new mines. Can I just get in there? Yes. I can just shoot through the gap. Right, how many more clamps was that? I think is it. Ooh, how many clamps have I taken out? Right, still these remaining 3. And then we need to decide on the mine placement. That should be the last clamp. This button here, right. So, mine number 1. Number 2. We should be able to drop these straight into the barge once we get once we get them free. Hang on, is that more down there on the on? I say, is that more beneath it? But no, that's actually above it, isn't it? Because we're orientated the other way in comparison. All right, are we ready to blow these mines then? Now, yep, it looks like all 4 have released. Right, let's grab, drop. Will that pull both of them, or just the one of them? Let's just chain that one to that one. Hopefully they'll both go along for the ride. Let's be super lazy. Oh, actually that might get yanked because of the range. Let's just keep a very close eye on these as we move these fuel tanks. It won't be as bad once we get these tanks out of the way. Then we only have to worry about the engine module and explosive decompression after we've got these tanks out of the way. Now, tether that to that. Maybe what could possibly go wrong here? Now slowly moving. Actually, I don't know if I could chain these ones to that or not. I get the feeling that it will probably hit the frame and blow up.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Right, let's try and help these along a smidge. 2 tethers.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Oh, it's going a bit fast. Give that one an extra one. Oh, this does not look good. This looks very bad. Now we'll find out how durable these tanks are.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited. Salvage
The other one
deposit
down.
accepted. Credits transferred.
Go on.
Salvage secured.
And the last
Account
one's
credit
through the
applied.
hole. Right. Back to the ship. So, we need now to cut this in half. So, what have we got? Can we break these bits here in half? So that's for the furnace, that's for processing. Alright, so we can destroy those ones. They're for the furnace anyway, so I won't get anything from them. Alright, let that cool down a bit.
Salvage destroyed. Please avoid damaging valuables.
Alright, so we must have damaged something that we shouldn't have during that. How are we going to get this bit separated then? Is the entranceway to... Is that where the airlock is? Yeah, the airlock's in there. Get rid of these while we're thinking about it. So that clears that. Just kind of a mixture of what needs to go to processing and what needs to be incinerated here. What did I accidentally destroy on this then? Because it looks like it's all furnace stuff.
Salvage destroyed. Please refrain from damaging salvage.
Alright, I'll tell you what we'll do is we will experiment. See if we just cut the bars at the base instead. Ah, bugger. It cut through. Right, I've got to be very, very careful with the aim then. Cut that. Carefully cut that. that was going to damage that a little bit there. So is that that? That should be that bit there separate. Now there's something on here that's got to go with the barge. Like another component. Right, there you go to processing. Can I separate that? Nope. Right, this frame here is going to processing as well. So it's just a bit in the middle that's not. This bit's going to the furnace. I say that's going to processing there, that's going to the furnace, so that doesn't really matter. Right, let's just back out so I can see where I need to make the next cuts. Right, I have to be super careful because I don't want to reach the hole. That was close. Out there. And carefully. Slice that one. Looked like it was going to nip it there. Right. So how much of these two sections are now separate? Surely the inner frame should be completely separate by now. Let's just see what kind of chaos this will cause. Yeah, both sections are separate now from the... So once we get this out of the way, we'll be able to get the those tanks rid of. Right, we'll grab this bit of this one and send that down the auto processing. So hopefully the two should tear themselves apart. I'm hoping anyway. Because I need that central frame out. Yeah, they're starting to turn now. There we go, they're splitting apart there nicely. Stick that down that hole. And that bit's a bit heavier, so it might take a bit longer to get down there. Going in? Yeah, that was going to the furnace.
Deposit accepted.
And then is that going to get into processing? There it goes. Right. Well, there's our ship already in two sections. We just need to carefully strip that bit off there. But before we do anything, let's Let's try and chain these together a bit. Might be going a bit too quickly though. They're being individual tanks now. Yep, so far, no explosions.
Credits deposited.
Although if anything hits these tanks that are lying down there, I assume that they'll all explode.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Them spinning around in the barge. Alright, so we now have the cockpit section and the star drive section. Ooh, and a bit of debris when we had that little accidental cut off here. Oh, hang on, there's that down there as well. Just one of those discs must have got bounced off. That's going to processing, that bit of scrap, so let's just chuck that over there. And it's away.
Secured. Account credit applied.
Right. So. This disc bit here on the back is to go to processing. So, we will have to sever it. Get ourselves rotated. I should put my, I forgot to put my little thrusters on so I stay stationary when I do some of these. Ooh. I think we just sliced something else there at the same time. That bit. Cut that bit. Now is this whole section off now? One way to find out. If it gets yanked in the right direction, it is. Right, now there's a few bits of scrap.
Object accepted for processing.
Might as well get the debris out of the way. And I believe there was one other bit that got shaved off. I'm just gonna like float back a bit and see if I can see it. Oh, you see the ship's already twisted now that we've broken it apart. Right, so next. I think we'll do the exact same thing and we'll take this little like pylon-y type section out next. And that'll just leave us just with the airlock sections. There's one cut. Careful not to breach the hole. Every time I press that. Three more cuts. If I had broke the door controls there. Right, that should be those bits separated. So let's go over to here and see if we can pull out. Oh, no, we can't. We never disconnected these two. Oh, hello there, and thanks for if I get my words out there, thanks for the bits there. Tonight we are cracking a starship open. Attempting to do it without blowing everything up. Right, let's. This should separate these two sections. Pop, pop. Ooh. Right, they're separate. Let's get a. Ooh, how am I going to tow that out from there? They've dropped really far. Alright, let's grab that. Because that one's going to processing. And I'm going to try and grab that and drag that into the furnace. And hopefully the two components will split one another apart. Although I may have to reapply the tether to this one though. A few times, maybe. Actually, if I wait for the structure to turn, I might be able to grab it from this end and chuck it down the furnace. Those tethers are not—they're not holding up against the against that, and I don't want that piece to end up going down to processing. Well, it's getting a bit of free, so I might actually be able to get it on this side. There we go, that's one going down there, and now I'll put an extra line, if I can, on that side. Just make sure these are going in, so they're not cluttering up.
Material deposited.
Right, now that leaves us with the star drive and the cockpit. The whole middle section is now gone. Right, what do we got here then? That's all for the barge, that's for the barge, and that's for the barge. Right. Let's mine on there. And very carefully put another mine on here. Now, should I separate these into two separate components, or should I just toss them down in the direction of the barge? I think we'll just toss them down in the direction of those fuel tanks in the barge.
Salvage secured.
Keep waiting for all those tanks down there just to start blowing up. Alright, I think it would probably be on a good idea to maybe depressurize this section.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits
Now,
transferred.
can anyone remember how to open these? See, controls. Key mapping, movement. Would it be the moon or would it be a miscellaneous? Grapple. Cutter. Scanner maybe? No. Miscellaneous. Interact is F. Well, that's not good. How do we get hold of that then? Because F, that didn't do that. That just deployed that. Right, back to the options. Alright, so how does this work then? Do I need another tool in my hand, maybe? I'll press F now. Right. Change tools. Let's see what happens if I press F now. See whether or not that grabs it or not. Nope, it doesn't do anything. Can I grab this then and then press F? How do you crank the handle in? Can I empty my hands? Nope. Well, this is a bit of an embuggerment. We have to decompress the ship. Unless that controller's damaged. Ah, it doesn't have a light on. Maybe it's one of those mines have damaged it. Let's just see what happens if we come over here. That one says press F to activate. Yeah, we've broken the door.
Airlock pressure levels dropping. Airlock pressure levels increasing.
Right, let's have a look in here. There it is.
Air pressure level decreasing.
These must be reassuring posters to have in his office.
Air pressure level increasing.
Let's just turn that on there for a moment. So, we have an air conditioning unit in there. Is there an oxygen supply in here? Yes, there is. Is this going to seal as soon as I press these buttons? Yes, of course it is.
Air pressure level
I'd love to know
decreasing.
how you're supposed to decompress these ships.
Airlock pressure levels dropping. Airlock pressure levels increasing.
Looks like a right combination for doing this well.
Air pressure level decreasing. Air pressure level decreasing.
Well, there we go.
Airlock pressure levels dropping.
Just gonna have to blow them room by room, aren't we? So there should be no air here. So now if I crack open the back door, crack open the back door. Oh, is there another door over here?
Airlock pressure levels dropping.
Right, now open the space, and that door's broken. Well, we managed to do it without blowing the hull off, I suppose, which is a bonus. Right, what's going to be the best way then to start stripping these out? So we need to get on the other side of the walls here, so that we can start taking these columns out. But we have to just disintegrate one of the wall panels. Sacrifice one.
Air pressure level decreasing.
Salvage is destroyed. Don't do that.
Ooh, apparently there was still air behind this wall. Start slicing these out. And that's all from that section. Ooh, what do these control? Oh, there was a door. So it looks like there might have been an actual hatch for us to actually use to get out here. Never mind. I'm going to try and see if we can separate that little cockpit module in one go and just maybe just toss the whole unit down to the barge. Now, is this going to have like 4 clamps? No, it doesn't. Because we've got 2. Oh, thank you, JD, for the bits. I tell you what, let's we'll just make sure I'm not going to drift into anything explosive. Let's get one for the Squeaky Bottle King. What am I thinking? Where is it? That button there. Oh, how stuttery was that? Yeah, this game's really, really badly optimized. I mean, I'm looking at this, the GPU is running at 100% playing this game, and it's such a small game, you think it wouldn't take up that many resources. Because it's not like it's a big environment, you're only in this little tiny zone. Right, so where's going to be the best places to sever? We need to get these hull plates off. Have I managed to? I've taken off a few of the bolts. Let's see. I'm just going to try and grab that and see. No, I haven't. I haven't cut enough sections off. Hang on, let's See, with the other ship, once you got like the backbone of the ship dismantled, the panels would just slide out. How many we're looking at here? Still quite a few. Quite a few of these to clear. So somewhere behind that wall there's another bit that we need to separate. I wonder if it might be a good idea to try and take that ring out. Ooh, a green one. What's a green one? Alright, I can't cut through that with that. I assume that sensor module is on the other side of these clamps. Now, is that enough to free it? Let's grab hold of it and see if we can push our way out of the hole with it. No, it's not giving the all, is it? Right, let's see if we can break it with tether. Nope. Nope, that's well stuck to the hole. So what's this? What's a green one? Oh, there's another one of these things to separate. So whilst I'm cutting away this, what sort of mischief has everybody everywhere? Get my words out at all today. What sort of mischief has everyone been up to today? I've had some lovely pears off casserole today. There we go. Now you saw that bit of plate move. So why did this one not move? Oh, unless that's the clamps for the rings, and it's not. And it's not the whatchamacallit? Not that sensor module that I thought it was. I was taking out from the inside. Alright, let's get this thing shipped out here. We can just push it. Oh, that's right. Royalty said that she was going to see her. Was it down to the beach to see her brother? I think did she say? Yeah, this is totally stuck on there. Right, let's go on the outside and we're going to try and dismantle that ring. Actually, before we do anything, should be missing out tonight. Missing our precious eggs. Especially since the resident lurker is not able to to attend. Alright, it's today the full night. I always get mixed up. Saturday is the half night, isn't it? And then is it Monday the other one? Where's the way back in? Ah, here it is. Right, let's head on out, and we're going to put some mines on, and we're going to take out the remaining pillars that are on here and separate this big loop. Right, it's 3 for mines. Press 3 again so I can place a mine. Ooh, hold steady. Right, we'll take out that one there. The Sunday Tuesdays are the full ones. So it's like alternate days. And then skiving the rest of the week. One there. That's it. There's another one here. Let's get in position. Another one there. Another one there. We've got many more of these to clear. Now, decision time. Should I try and keep this ring in one piece to see if I can move it? Or should I put the mines on those sections there to break this in half? Just making sure I haven't missed anything there. Cut it all. Right, let's go put the additional 4 mines down. Ooh, we're drifting off into space. Right, let's very carefully position these so as not to damage the rest of the salvage. Another one there. I don't know what the limit is to the amount of these we can place in one go. Another one there. Another one there. Right. Oh, hang on, is that one there that I've missed? No, they're just 2 separate sections, that's all. That's okay. So these are all going to the barge, these components, anyway. Press number 3, and... there we go. Right, let's hold ourselves there. Grab that and put it down there. Just start tossing some of these components straight down the hole.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
I'm just waiting for the salvage to explode. Right, let's see. The tip of this is going in. Processing's all the way down there. Oh, that's a technical issue. We're gonna have to start pulling this apart a bit more from the other side. Let's see, this is going to processing though. I could probably get that to go down that hole.
Salvage secured. Credit
There it goes.
deposited.
And there's one on the bottom as well. Let's see if we'll get that one to go down there. Get them away.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Is it going to go in the hole? Yep, I think it's in the hole. Right, where is this frame going? Right, this outer frame is going to processing. And this big iron ring is going to the barge. But I don't think I can get that past just yet. Oh, right, look at that. The hole is actually cracked all the way along there. The majority of this is all going to processing. There's only a few components on the inside that need to be salvaged, really. Is there enough power in one of these tethers to drag that over there? Let's have a go. Can it make it? Is it caught? Is there another bit of tell you what. Try and separate that a bit. There's like a large section to drag, but it's slowly moving it. We've still got the star drive to look at. Right, let's finally, I was waiting for that tether to expire. This is going to processing as well, so if I press the correct button rather than that one, it might knock it free, you see. Let's get that iron plate down to the barge. That might give it a whack as well if we're really lucky. I think they're both kind of free now, aren't they?
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Stick a few extra tethers down there. It might speed it along a smidge. Let's grab that, chuck that down the hole.
Valuable object processed.
Actually, we could probably chain that to that. Try and help drag it in a bit quicker. I mean, if we had have actually dismantled it all down to smaller components, this wouldn't be an issue, but where's the foot at? Never found out what that green bar's for, though. What was I supposed to use to break this thing? Because that doesn't work. That doesn't work. I'll put a mine on it, but it would probably damage everything else that I'm trying to salvage here. Alright, what else we got here then? That's going to processing as well. So let's grab a chain. Put that on there. So we're playing in free play mode. Each one of these tethers that we're using, you've got to pay for those. And you can only like carry so many. So I prefer playing this in free play mode. It's much more restful.
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
It's taken a hell of a long time to drag these this big party in. It must weigh a ton. Oh, in fact, it weighs 11.1 tons. Okay.
Processing valuable objects. Credits awarded.
Where is this still connected? See, those are internal bits to that. I'm looking to see if I could like pop this module out. Just get rid of the windscreen. There's quite a few items for the barge. Down. There we go, there's one panel out. I imagine there'll be another one of those just here. So the other bolts are underneath. I don't know what that is, but if I can find where the barge is.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Let's stick a tether on that. Where'd that whole plate go? Oh well, we lost it. Let's wind that bit back in there. I don't know what this is.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Let's reel this seat in. Oh, come back, seat. Come back.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credit.
Right, I've lost my bearings now. Yeah, he's making a run for it. I'm not sure there's anything really worth taking down to salvage. Maybe take the air units. Take the control mechanism, I suppose.
Credits deposited.
Separate the computers. Take these terminals off the wall. Start grabbing items for the barge. Pull them in. I think we got electrocuted off that one.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Oops. Wheel that one in.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Oops. Wrong button. Ooh. That went horribly wrong. Majority of this structure now, I don't think it's worth picking the bones off it. Let's crack this off the back of that inner frame. I don't know what that was.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Now we will lose some money because there are some like light bulbs and stuff like that that needs to go to the barge, but I'm not going to bother pulling out the light bulbs. Oh, is that still actually connected? Well, this is light enough now to... it's being pulled by the ladders inside. Alright, let's just get... The majority of what's in this bundle is all to go to processing. It's only a couple of little things which aren't. And the glass is supposed technically to go to the furnace, but it'll be fine. Let's slap another couple of tethers on that. Anything been left behind? Apart from the bit of hull fragment which just disappeared. Let's see if we can propel it a little bit faster, but no. There's a few bits on the back here which is meant for the furnace, but it'll be fine. It's all getting pulled into here now. Lost the tether.
Valuable object processed. Credits awarded. Object not accepted. Please revisit your training.
Yeah, a few items are getting processed that's not supposed to go in there. Never mind. Right, that just leaves the star drive. Alright, and we broke this, didn't we? So we're going to have to... actually, we'll have a whiz around just in case there might be another door. Sometimes there's like an entrance on the top, but looking at it, I think it's been damaged by the mines as well. Yeah, that's broken. Try to see if I can just pull the doors off. Can I disintegrate the doors? Can.
Air pressure level decreasing. Warning. Work bay limits are out of bounds.
Oh, no.
Please turn back.
Oh, this could be death. Where did the ship go when it decompressed? got pushed off in one direction, but I don't know where it went. I think we've lost the ship. Oh, no, I think that's it over there. You wouldn't expect that disaster there, would you, Chrissy? Wow, there must have been a kind of lot of air in there to... It's now out of the dock. I don't know if we're actually going to be able to get into it. We'll have to watch out carefully for any of those warnings triggering. Right. Right, now, ooh, looks like the reactor survived at least. Let's very carefully try and get the rest of these hull plates off. We can at least salvage the reactor. That. I don't know what's on the other side of that, but there should be, actually there'll be 4 of these holding that up. Right, one more piece there. Right, that's that bit freed. The question is, where is it in relation to everything else? And can I reach processing from here? There it goes.
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
Right, where's our ship? Oh, what's left of our ship? Any more there? Alright, there's something up here as well. We'll take out these. We'll have to track the pipes and see where it connects to the coolant system. Because that's all we need is them to blow up in my face as well. And we pull the reactor. Alright, so they're going inside of there. What about this line? This line's going out to the engine. Thank you again there for the bits. Get me, JD, if I get my words out again there. I can't speak at all today, can I? Here we go. Get some of that extra squeaky bottle in. Alright, let's continue dismantling this bit and hopefully not detonate the reactor. As soon as we start pulling on it, it will explode. how can I safely cut this? Alright, let's uncouple the reactor. So the engine, rather. I just need to go on the outside and take the bolts out. And we should be able to slide it out. As long as we aren't too far away. Right. Pop number 1. Right. Grab that. That's going to processing. Which is the blue hole. That should get whizzed away. There it goes. And now,
Valuable object processed. Credits awarded.
without damaging it, can we get the thruster out? Just like plain operation. Ooh. Uh-oh, it's drifting. Just trying to pull it this way. Ah, bugger, no. It's not helping that our ship is left the dock. Right, let's try and pull back. I'm just trying to like yank it a few times with the tether. Is that close enough to get down the barge hole? Oh no, we buggered it. Come on. Right, we'll have to wait for that tether to burn out. And we'll see if we can take the hull out and pull the reactor out. Ooh. Now, what could possibly go wrong here? Right, I think the control console got destroyed for the cooling system. So I don't think I can safely turn it off. Because the panel didn't look like it was lit up. Or am I just looking at the wrong orientation, perhaps? Nope, it's definitely broken. Right, we'll not dismantle the cooling just yet. I will try and like bust that pipe at the last second, but I need to get these plates out of the way. Turn those off. Are these free yet? Let's have a look. Grab hold and push. Nope. Alright. Plan B. Alright, the hole is too tough for that cutting tool. The hole's too tough for that. How am I going to cut a hole out of here big enough to slide this reactor out? Because it ain't fit through this hole. can't fit it there, and those beams are too strong as well. This is a bit of a debuggerment. I can't cut the actual hull segments out. Right, where can I split it then? Because there's no way I'm getting out of there either. Now you see, this section's come out. Right, where's the processing hall? Oh, I can't even see it. Right, let's actually see if we can get the ship to roll. The angle's too far. But if those bits have come out... Right, we're going to try and get those bars at the bottom there. Maybe I can take out... This might cut out the entire rear section. Yeah, right, so let's push that out. Where else is there left to cut? Very carefully cut these out. There we go, and we'll get this one out. Alright, that's free now because I've just nudged that. Where were those last couple of... Looks like there's a bar over here that I haven't cut yet. Right, and inside of here, there might be some around this door maybe, or is it on the other side? Oh right, these are actually... They're outside of here, isn't it? We're going to go around the back here anyway, so... Yeah, just those outer bits there, that they're not going to be a concern for getting this unit out of here. Right, let's go to processing. So where's the blue hole? Okay. And what could possibly go wrong here? That connected to that. That's connected to that. Right, we're just gonna have to. Right, is this tank connected anywhere else? No. Oh, hopefully this works. Yeah, I thought that would cause the cooling system to explode.
Reactor meltdown sequence triggered. Urgent action required.
Oh, don't blow up, don't blow up. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, this is going to end badly. Come on. Oh, it's wedged. Oh, this does not look good. Oh, is it coming? Is it coming? Yes. this way, this way.
Reactor condition critical. Prepare for uncontrolled explosion.
Uh-oh.
Work bay outer limit has been passed. Cutter reset protocol imminent.
Oh, we're gonna die. Where's the reactor? There it is. Oh no, it's drifting into space. It's all gone horribly wrong. Oh, it's out of range for the tethers. Oh well.
Explosive activity observed.
We tried. Right, where's the rest of the Hulk? Alright, we're just going to chuck the rest of everything down into the processing hole. We should have dismantled that outer shell before we started pulling on it. I forgot that the reactor comes in like a casing. Oh, it's still sparking. Let's connect that to that.
Raw material processed. Credits deposited.
There's a little bit of debris around the around the platform here. Let's see if we can just accelerate some of this gear into the holes.
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
Can we get hold of that? Slowly being pulled down. And then I think... Is that a big bit? Yeah, that's a big bit. Let's try and see if we can drag that down here as well. Right, we'll get these large chunks in, and then we'll see how much profit we made. Put a few more tethers on that.
Processing valuable object. Credits awarded.
Go on, get in there. Could we drag that console out, do you think?
Object accepted for processing.
Nope.
Credits deposited.
I think it's too big to get through the door as well. Oh, of course, there's something little for the barge anyway.
Deposit accepted. Credits transferred. Object not accepted. Please revisit your training.
There we go. There's a few chunks here and there, but for the most part, the ship has been dismantled. Yeah, a few bits of debris. There's some chunks here and there. But we salvaged the fuel tanks. All right, let's. I think you exited by going back to your little dock thing here. Yeah, it'll be fine, Chrissy. End shift, yes. So we made 7, just under 8 million. Is that? It's not too bad. Right, now I did say before we finish today, we will quickly reload the fueler. We are going to put a mine. We'll put a mine on every fuel tank. I see this one's a slightly different configuration because you get like a different configuration there each time. Right, so 1 mine, 2 mines, 3 mines, 4. That's half the tanks. Uh-oh. Right, that's 8 mines and 1 loose mine. I would like to place a mine on the reactor if I can. Come on, get to the door. I'm drifted.
Airlock pressure levels dropping. Airlock pressure levels increasing.
Pretty murky in here. Okay. There's 3. Let's place a mine on there. This one would have been a lot more easier to clear out.
Airlock pressure levels dropping.
Right, we're gonna float through the structure here for a moment. Where's the cockpit? There it is. Did we just click off that mine? Or something there? There's got a mine there. And, you know, that'll probably be enough to make a mess. Right, where shall we go? Right, the star drive will be a bit too chaotic to be next to, So. Is that a good enough view for everyone? Let's see. This is good, we can always clip it later.
Salvage destroyed. Don't do that.
Air pressure level decreasing.
Explosive activity. Monitoring.
Big boob.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
But apparently some sections have actually gone down the right holes as they've exploded. But there we go. I said we'd finish with a nice explosion there.
Credits deposited.
And well, actually, I swear we'll leave it with then for tonight. Look at the the cockpit there has been totally torn in half. Yeah, definitely have the multi-pass revoked, JD. I've got a prop replica of that of one of those. And there we go. This is the leftover debris. Right, let's exit out with this one. Abandon shift. No. Actually, yeah, we will close the shift. What happened to that stray mine? End shift, yes. We still managed to make a fair bit of money. The iron rings, they must have got blown into the salvage. Oh well, complete shift. I thought the game crashed there. Alright then. Let's start pressing buttons and see what happens. Eating a whole one. Oh, what are these notifications? See, I hope that actually hasn't been posted as a comment. See, as I was saying there, for reasons unknown, my YouTube channel is being bombarded with these URL comments, like just linking to some like dodgy websites or something. Well, I assume anyway. So I've shut all the comments off on my YouTube channel, so that now everything has to be reviewed, and I've got like manually click it on. I'm just as we've closed the game there, I've just had like a string of pop-ups on the side of my screen with these dodgy like bot comments that are coming on it. But anyway, we will see. Where is Chrissy going to get his bonus eggs from? Oh, well, you only got one choice tonight. The only person that's on is the Yogs cast. It looks like they're playing Counter-Strike. Although knowing them, it'll be a recording of them playing Counter-Strike 10 years ago. Yeah, that's the sort of thing. Yeah, it's got like a timestamp in it, and then it has like a URL. It's sort of like something dot bit. You know what? I tell you what, I might as well bring up the YouTube dashboard for 2 seconds and actually have a look. Let's see. Click on comments. Held for review. Oh, maybe it's been automatically deleted. Because there's nothing in the health review. But yeah, aye, bloody bots. I wonder if that was... yeah, because we had like those 3 dodgy counts that went onto the Discord the other night. Shop got rid of those 3. As soon as I banned one, when you ban someone on Discord, it bans anyone coming from that IP address as well. So if you've even got another account, you can't do anything with it. So by banning one of those people, we banned the whole lot of them. Where do they find you, sort of thing? Because there was no mutual Discords, or no mutual Discords, no mutual friends or anything like that. Yeah, it will be all over YouTube. But yeah, as I've turned the comments are now highly restricted. I've got to like click enable on them now, but I mean that's easy enough. Most ones that I get comments on is my Stargate video. It's still funny that if you put Stargate Network into Google, my website comes up before the developers. Alright, let's have oh hang on, I've closed the window. Right, let's just refresh that so that we can get Chrissy's bonus eggs. Tomorrow night is Monday, so it's ODST. We left it kind of like approximately the halfway mark, so we'll do our best to complete ODST tomorrow. See how it goes. But we should complete it. I had a look at my Xbox achievements and I finished ODST in one sitting. I think it was the 15th of January 2010 or something like that, because it took me ages to find the Xbox achievements on the app. I had to scroll down for miles for all the games to find them. I'm just trying to see if I can bring it up here. I'm sure it was 2010. Let's see, achievements. Can't search here, can you? No, that would be too easy. Let's see, did I play it before that? No, it would have been, yeah, it would have been before that when I played it. Oh yeah, I definitely remember scrolling past these games. Fun Labs. I was trying to get all the achievements on the Fun Lab thing, but then they just removed the entire thing, and also abandoned the Kinect as well, didn't they? The only good thing the Kinect for was really good for me anyway was telling it to take a screenshot or do a recording, or just using it to turn the Xbox on. That was the only thing it was useful for. Let's see, I can't see ODST. It'll have a green and white stripe because it was a 360. Oh, it could be either orientation though, could it? Oh no, I definitely played it before that. Ah, well, there's Halo 3. So it must be north of that. Spartan Assault. What was Spartan Assault? I can't remember what that one was. That one like the top view one? I played Halo Wars 1 and 2. There's Ilo Milo. And then let's play that. Let's play that in 2013, right? So I definitely need to go south of here. I'm determined to find it now. There's Mass Effect 3. There's Halo 4. Fable the Journey. What a Kinect nightmare that game was. No matter what you did, your character would not cast the spell. Let's see, Brink. See, I didn't mind the game Brink. 100% that as well. No, I cannot see ODST. Never mind. I'm sure it said 2010 when I looked at it the other day. But anyway, let's go on Ray Yogg's cast so that Chrissy can get his bonus eggs, get closer to that scarf. So we'll be playing ODST tomorrow. I better go and make the thumbnails for Tuesday. Bane of my life making those bloody thumbnails. Anyway, thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll see you all next time. Thank you for joining me today. If you are enjoying our journey and would like to see more, then please rate, comment, favourite and subscribe in whichever manner your chosen platform allows. If you are joining us on Twitch, Mixer or YouTube, where we have loads more for you to watch, from our live streams to all our episodes across our various series. You can also drop by and say hi over on Discord, where we chat about everything from Minecraft to books and movies to tabletop games. But most importantly, thank you very much for watching and have a lovely day.